So today is the day that I decided that I'm no longer going to sit on the sidelines and watch everyone else do the things that I want to do, or even just sit around and hear other people tell me how capable I am of doing the things that I want to do without actually doing it. Like, I just decided I'm tired of it. And so I said I'm going to record a video, and I'm going to try my best to record a video every single day to post on YouTube to encourage others, and to do what I do best. I love empowering others. I love encouraging others. I love talking to people and cheering them up, giving people hope, listening to people talk, to me, hearing people's problems. Like, I love those things. And for some reason, I keep allowing fear to lead the way. And I just don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I know as a coach, that's something that I tell my clients, like, don't allow fear to get in the way. But I have to make sure that I am literally living that day to day, because I have so many fears and so many doubts that come up when it comes to posting content, especially when it comes to consistently posting content, because I can get up enough courage every now and then to post. But being able to do it consistently and feeling like I have authority or enough experience or whatever it is to talk about it is a different story. I don't know why I start to doubt myself. I start to think, oh, no one wants to hear from me. No one cares what I have to say. All these things. And those are lies from the pits of hell. And I know it. And I don't know why I continue to allow. Well, you know what? Let me not even say I don't know why, because I do know why. I understand exactly what's happening at this point. It's basically like spiritual warfare, because I'm already going through challenges with loss and grief, and my whole life has changed, leaving my relationship completely. My life looks nothing like it looked a year or two ago. And so I'm grieving a lot of loss. There's been a lot of loss in my life in the past few years. And so it's easy to, first of all, when you're depressed, it's easy to fall into a slump. It's easy to have negative thoughts. It's easy to doubt yourself. It's easy to fear. It's easy to do all the things that I've been doing. It's so easy. The hard part is going against what you think or feel, going against all those fears, those self-doubt, to tell yourself that you actually can do it, to tell yourself that you actually are great, that you actually are that girl, that people actually do want to hear from you, and you do have value that you can offer the world. I know for a fact that I was meant to be a coach. I know for a fact that I was meant to empower others. I know for a fact that this is my purpose. It's where I thrive. I literally thrive in this space. I meet complete strangers and they tell me their business, and they're literally like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm telling you my personal business. I usually don't tell anybody this, but it's just that I give off that vibe and that energy that I'm a safe space. And so I'm like, why do I keep on talking myself, or letting these negative thoughts, or really the lies of the enemy come into my mind and reign and take authority over how I feel and how I think about myself? I'm tired of it. Like, I'm so done with it. Like, I'm done with worrying about all the aesthetic and my background and all these pictures straight. It's crooked as heck, but I don't care about any of that anymore. Do I have value? Yes. Can I offer others value? Yes. Am I able to help someone cross over the bridge of thinking that they're not valuable, or they don't have anything to contribute to the world, or that all the fears and stuff that they've gone through, and then, help them get to the other side where they're thriving? Yes, I can. So then why are you keeping that from the world? At this point is really selfishness, because you're holding back all these amazing, wonderful gifts that you have from the world because of what you think or how you want it to look, or because it's not aesthetically pleasing to you. How selfish is that? God gave you these gifts to be able to share with the world, and you don't want to do that because you don't have the right lighting, because you don't have the right background, because the photos on your wall don't look good, because you don't have this $1 million home that you can walk around in and show, oh wow, again, the aesthetic. Come on, like, none of that really matters. It's the impact. Can you add value? Are you someone who can create impact in other people's lives? And yes, positive impact at that. I absolutely am. And I see it on a day-to-day basis. When I go to the gym, when I'm at work, I'm literally like a therapist everywhere I go. Like, I'm not an actual therapist, okay? Don't think that. But that's kind of like the vibe that I give off, so that when I'm talking to people, whether it's at work, whether it's at the gym, sometimes it's a complete stranger on the airplane I'm sitting next to, and they're literally pouring out their life stories to me because, again, because I'm a safe space for them. And that is value. That is value. So it doesn't matter whether or not I have an actual degree or actual licenses to say that I'm a therapist. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to walk around saying I'm a therapist and I don't have the degree. But guess what? I'm a coach. I can empower others. I can talk to others and share my story and encourage others. I can help you get from point A to point Z. I sure can. And so why would I continue sitting in the background watching everyone else do what I know that I'm supposed to be doing? What the gift that God gave me. Okay? Why would I sit around and just let that go to waste? And again, I'm just tired of sitting on the sidelines wasting away because of all this trauma. It's really just a trauma that's coming up, and me self-sabotaging because of whatever, let's say, verbal abuse I've been through, that people who told me that I wasn't anything, or no one would ever want me, no one's gonna love me, no one cares, like all those negative things that people say to you when either you're arguing or going back and forth with certain people. And I just got tired of allowing that to be the thing that leads the way. No, I'm going to stand in my purpose. I'm going to stand in my authority. I'm going to grow. I'm going to go with what feels the best, the most natural. And this is it. Encouraging others, speaking to others. My best work is when I'm literally sitting there on the phone with the client, talking, sharing my life story, having them share theirs, encouraging them, helping them to sift through all the madness. Like, I love that. I love that. I feel the most alive when I'm helping others. And I've always known since I was young that I was meant to help others in some way. And now I've went through all different kinds of paths on, ways that I would help others. But this feels the best and the most natural for me because it's something that I've been doing my entire life without even realizing it. And so I want to encourage, I want to empower, I want to uplift you all that if you feel like there's no way out, there is. There's a better tomorrow. The sun will shine. Look at this photo. The reason why I bought this is because I love the way this sun, now it's arguable, right? Some people could say the sun is setting. Some people could say the sun is rising. Either way, the sun came out. And that is what you have to understand about life. You're going to go through your dark moments. You're going to go through things that don't feel good. You're going to go through loss. You're going to experience grief. You may experience depression at some point. We all go through it. But guess what? We come through it as well. You live long enough, I guarantee you won't always feel depressed. You won't always feel sadness. Even sometimes it may come and go, but you're not going to consistently live in a state of misery unless you allow it. If you've been consistently living in a state of misery, it's because you've allowed it. You've allowed misery to take reign in your life. And I'm here to tell you to take your life back. Take authority of your life again. Let gratitude, let grace, let love, let compassion, let those good feelings, those virtues take reign, and you'll see how different your life can be, look and feel, even taste. The taste of your life will be sweeter if you just allow the positive things in. Leave room for grace, leave room for forgiveness, leave room for all the things that you probably have been shunning away. A lot of the times, especially when we're in a dark space, the very thing that we avoid is the very thing that we need. Okay? The thing that you have been avoiding the most is the thing that you need to be doing right now. So get up and do it. Don't avoid it anymore. This is literally the product of this video is me. The product of me doing this very thing is this video right here. okay? Because I decided I'm just not going to avoid it any longer. I'm not going to make excuses as to why I'm not posting any longer. I'm going to get up and I'm going to post this video. My makeup may not be the best. My lashes ain't on fleek the way I would want. But guess what? I'm not letting those things be the reason anymore, because what I have to share and what I have to say is way more valuable and way more impactful and important than some lashes. It's way more important than whether or not the picture on my wall is crooked. It's way more important than those things. And so, and even if you wanted to like come on video and let's say you wanted to share and you wanted to create content and you're worried about all those things, sometimes you can just start with attacking the thing that has kept you from it. Talk about those very things because it's relatable. So many of us go through that. You're not the only one who feels that way. You're not the only one who's stalling or delaying their process because they feel like they don't have it all together or because things are not perfect. It's probably never going to be perfect, to be honest. But at the end of the day, when you start where you are and meet people where you are, you will grow and grow and grow. And before you know it, things will change. And so this is that process for me. I decided I'm no longer going to let everything else that is not important, at least it's not as important as the impact that I can create. I'm not going to let that stuff get in the way anymore. I care for people, and that is what I'm going to let lead the way. My care for people, my desire to help people, my desire to help people overcome their challenges, that's what I'm going to let lead the way. And I just feel so good. It feels like a burden. Honestly, even just being able to talk in this video and share this, it feels like a burden has been lifted because now I'm living in my purpose. And even though it may not feel 100% comfortable because of whatever reason, it doesn't even matter why. But little by little, I know the more I do it, the more experience I get, the more comfortable I'm going to be. And before you know it, it's going to be like, boom, I'm just getting on this camera and talking all day, every day because I love it. And because you guys resonate with it. And I'm sure, I feel like this is probably going to be one of the videos that probably does the best because I just came very, very natural and just very authentic. I'm not trying to be or have or do or look like anything other than what's happening right now. Listen, this is where I am right now, okay? A year from now, 2, 3, 5 years from now, it's gonna look very different. The aesthetic gonna be aestheticing. But right now, this is what it is, and it's okay. It's okay because at the end of the day, my heart is pure. I love people. I want to be there for you. I want to be able to encourage you, and that's what I need to shine through more than anything. Maybe all the aesthetic and things, maybe that would have been more of a distraction, but I want people to see that I truly want to be there for them. I truly want to help them, and so here we are. We're going to go on this journey of growth, love, personal development, and all things considered, together. And so I'm just here to encourage. I will be here consistently showing up for myself and you guys and making sure that we literally come out of this together. Anyways, I love you guys. And as I always say, life is not happening to you, it's happening through you. So allow life to really shine in the best ways possible. You have everything you need to succeed, believe me. And you will if you choose to. Love you guys. Bye.